Competitor bracket sheet shows up for sparring. It'll say head kick rules display or something like that, head kick rule set, and it has a letter A, B, C, D, E. That'll line up with this. And what that does is age 8 to 11 black belts, it'll be the group is 8 to 11 black belt, or if you're a color belt. And then these are the settings that you would make sure that 2 rounds, 1 minute, 30-second break, and then head kick, 2 point for head kick is unchecked. And then I've got it set up. So as an example, if I get to older age kids, this is going to change from 1 minute to 1.5 minutes. Okay, 1.5 minutes. And then when we go to the rings that are going to be doing the black belts with the senior rules are going to have a different computer that'll be able to set up for 3-judge scoring. And we've got people that are experienced on those rings. So anyway, that's just some basic information on that, setting it up. Okay, so I've got my match, and what we're going to do is once you have these parameters set up, then you would bring the division in. You would click on division down here, back at the same kind of screen, this little window to bring stuff in.
All the training.
Right here I've got forms. I can't bring a forms one into sparring, so I have to back up and double click on brackets. Then I can go back down and get into sparring the color belts or sparring for black belts. And so that's how that part works. What?
You know what?
Did you have one?
I had one yesterday.
You know, just wait.
I put it on the head table up there. Okay, for sparring you're a timekeeper, starting and stopping the clock. And when we're ready to go, we turn on this screen, which shows for the competitors. It shows them their score. So you do 2 things when you're running the computer for sparring: start and stop the clock, and then if someone gets a warning. So like if you're the red belt and you did something wrong and went out of bounds, something like that, they would give you a warning. And so you're red, they would go, hung, Kyungo. And there's 2 points. There's a half-point deduction and there's a full-point deduction. So they look at the person, they say the color name, and they say Kyungo. So a half-point deduction, kind of this level. If it's a full-point deduction, they go hung, jump, 1 point, full point off. So if in that situation we go to red, and then I can give them a warning by clicking in this area. Let's say, oops, it wasn't red, it was actually blue. If I right click, it takes it off, and then I can click it over here. So this is, the warning is a half point. The full point off would be this one. Oops, it was supposed to be a full point. Right click, take it off. Left click, it puts it on. Okay. So the other part of this is running the clock. So the referee uses hand signals. Could you do referee hand signals? So start the match. So he calls the competitors into the center. He stands in between them, bows them, stands between them, and then when he starts the match, then you click this to start it. Okay, someone falls down, so I want you to break. Okay, he stops, he looks for them to be safe. Now, give me a timeout. So if he looks at you and does that, that's when you stop the clock.